Hello there and welcome to the functional workout today. This is our Daily Fuel free workout series. Today we're going to be doing a 10-minute workout using a chair and a yoga mat. So all the functional exercises in there, we're going to go once through each exercise, 40 seconds of work with a 15-second break. We're going to break it up into standing up and then we're going to lay down at the end and finish off those exercises on the floor, where I'll give you a little break in between transitioning from top to bottom. So we've got some upper body, some core and some lower body work today. So you are going to get a full body workout today. All right, let's get started. I'd like you to turn and face your chair. Try to have your chair somewhere against a wall or a surface where it's not going to move. Now on my yoga mat, it's quite secure, so I don't want this chair slipping out from underneath us. First exercise is a toe tap. We're just going to very gently lift up the knee, tap the toe on the edge of the chair. So draw the belly in, pull the shoulders back. It's just a very gentle tap. We don't want to stomp our feet. And let's keep moving the arms as well, just to keep the body moving from top to bottom. Now, if you wanted to pick up a little bit of speed, feel free to, but because we're just warming up, you can just take your time with this one. Really focus on getting the knee up here in the center and tapping the edge of the chair. Now, hopefully you don't have a stool because it's going to be way too high to reach otherwise. Relax. Let's turn and take a seat. Next exercise is tricep dips. We're just going to move our bottom all the way to the very edge of the chair, pull the shoulders back and really focus on good posture. Now, hands on the edge of the chair, slide your bottom off the edge and bend your elbows only halfway down. We're going to try and keep moving for the entire 40 seconds. If it gets too much, sit back onto the chair, shake out your arms and then come back in when you're ready. Now, some technique pointers. We want to keep our bottom very close to the chair. We want to keep our shoulders open and back and make sure we're not shrugging our shoulders with this one. We actually want to bend the elbows, point them towards the back of the room or behind us. Draw the belly in. We only come part way down. Make sure your bottom isn't out here and make sure your shoulders don't get a stretch out at the bottom. We just want to come halfway. Relax. Shake it out. Let's go back into the legs. We're going to do a squat coming up with 2 feet on the floor. When you come down, you're going to come down with one leg only. So let's get started. We push up. On the way down, I'd like you just to tap your toe on the floor and put most of the pressure in the other side. Coming up, tap your toe on the floor, very gently sit back down. 2 feet to come up. Tap your toe. That way we put all the pressure onto that one leg only, but you've got that support on the floor to drop it down. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit more intensity, we can lift the leg right up off the ground and sit down that way. Just make sure you know where the chair is behind you and make sure it's not going to slide out from underneath you. We don't want to take a seat when there's no chair, that's for sure. We don't want any sudden surprises. Draw the belly in. Relax. Good work. Let's turn ourselves over for push-ups. So this time, we're going to start with our hands on the chair and let's place a cushion underneath those knees. Open them super wide. Tuck your pelvis under. Keep your body in a straight line as you gently bring your arms open to the side and your chest down the middle. So simple push-up with your head lifted. If you want to make this a little more intense, we can come up onto our knees, off our knees, onto our toes. Bring your weight over your shoulders as you come down through the center. Still maintaining a nice straight spine. And you can dictate how far down you want to come. If that's getting too much, you can always come back down to your knees and feel free to go between the two options. You don't need to stay on one option the whole way through. And relax. Okay, we're going to step ourselves up. We're going to move our chair here to the side. And we're going to hold on to the top end of the chair here. Place one leg near the back leg of the chair and the other leg's going to go back. We're going to do some little baby lunges. We're just going to drop that knee gently and lift that spine nice and tall. So really elevate and extend your spine. Tuck your pelvis under just a little so you get a little bit more strain going through this muscle here at the back. This is where I would like you to feel it. If you're feeling it in your knees, it could be because your step is too close. So stepping out, make sure your feet are wide. So you should almost be as wide as the mat that you're on, that you're standing on. Chest up nice and tall, back is straight. We just gently come down. You can come down deeper if you're able. Shake this leg out. We'll keep the chair in the same spot. We'll go over to the other side. So step again. Chest up nice and tall, back is straight. Pull the shoulders back. We bend the front knee, but most of the focus is here on the back knee. Notice here in my front knee, I'm not moving my shin. I want to keep my knee over my ankle. Once I start going forward, there's going to be too much extra pressure on the knee. If I can keep all the way in my quad here at the back, I'm definitely going to be feeling it there, and we won't be feeling it in the knees whatsoever. If you can challenge yourself and come down a bit deeper, please do. Just take your time. There's no rush for these ones. Remember, the faster you go, the more you have to do. So take your time. We're going to have a little break after this one, and then we'll come down to the floor. Good job. Shake out those legs. Give them a little shake and a stretch. Now, we're going to turn that chair back around and make sure, again, it's either up against the wall or you've got it somewhere on a surface where it's not going to slip and slide. Now, let's take a quick water break. Whew, and then we'll get in to our last two exercises, which will involve us being on the floor. So we have two exercises still left to go. Take your time coming down and gently put your feet on top of the chair. Now I'm going to show you a couple of options. The first option is to keep your heels at the edge of the chair there. If you wanted to make it a little easier, all we have to do is shuffle our way in and rest our calf muscles on top of the chair. This is going to make life a little easier, and it's going to make that exercise easier. If you wanted to make it harder, shuffle your way back and put your heels on the edge. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to open and extend the arms. I'd like you to draw your belly in quite tight and lift from your hips as you come towards the sky and then come back down. Try to create a nice straight line coming up and a nice straight line going down. If it's digging into the back of your feet, just readjust it a little. And remember, like I said earlier, on the heels is a lot harder to do. I'll show you this level and then I'll shuffle back to show you what it looks like on your heels. Try not to extend too high. We want to keep the hips in line with the knees and the shoulders. Now, this is what it looks like coming back a little further, keeping the arms open. Same thing again. We're going to try and get those hips up nice and high. A little bit more intense here for the hamstrings and the quads. And you may even feel like a cramping sensation. Relax. Let's tuck our feet around the base of the chair. For this one, we need to move back just a little, so shuffle your way back. We're going to do a crossover crunch. That means your right hand's going to come across to your left knee on the outside. So we can come all the way up and then slowly down. Alternate sides. Use your elbow on the floor to help propel you up. That's an option. Breathing out through the mouth as you go up, in through the nose as you come down. Take your time. Another option is just to go from one side over to the other and just swing your shoulder blades from one side over to the other side. Keeping those shoulders up the whole time makes this hard, but it's not quite as intense as to come all the way up. So take your option. And relax and stretch. Point those fingers, point those toes. Elevate your chest up towards the sky. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Then gently tuck in your knees. We're going to hold them from the underside. Pull them in and just give them a little roll from side to side. It's a really lovely massage there for your lower back. Or you can just keep them in the center. Now, very gently, we're going to give ourselves a nice big push up. We can use the chair legs if we want to get up a little easier. Turn over onto our knees. Take a big step forward. This is for your hip flexors. We're going to hold onto the chair and the knee and just gently drop your hips towards the floor. We try not to force this stretch. We just want to let it fall naturally. We definitely don't want to overstretch our hips. We'll be in a world of trouble. So very gently, just let the hips fall, chest open, posture upright and tall. Always think about that posture. Now, we worked a lot of muscles today, so we need to stretch quite a few. We're going to bring our weight either to our chair or to our thigh. Curl up your toes at the back. Gently push yourself up. Now, facing your chair, we're going to have all our toes facing forward. We're going to place that one leg into the center of the chair, heel down, toes up. Now, option one is to lean forward and just rest your hands here on your thigh. If you can reach, go for the chair. If you can reach, go for your toes. Now, there could be a balance issue there as well, so if you need it, put your hands to the chair. That'll help your balance a little more. Let's try it on the other side. Pick up the heel, place it to the center. Make sure your other toes are facing the center as well. And lean forward. On the thigh, or down quite low. Draw that belly in. Now, we're going to need to open up the chest here. So let's open and extend out. Pulling those elbows back and behind. If you would like a little extra, interlock your fingers and extend them out the back. Or you can stay open like this. Now, triceps. One arm to the sky. We bend the elbow. We gently tuck the elbow behind the ear and we come across just gently off to that one side. Same again on the other side. Release. Gently. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Belly is drawn in. These are for the stretches that the abs that we've just done on the floor now. Those oblique crunches with the little twist. Well done. Last stretch. Quads. Hold on either to your chair, to the wall, to your ear, or arm out the side. Push your hips gently forward. Keep your knees quite close together and drag this leg up a little bit higher at the back. Other side. Hold the ear for balance. It really does work. Tipping those hips forward, chest up nice and tall. Back straight. Keep breathing nice and deep. Well done. Thank you very much for joining me for the functional workout. And if you've enjoyed that one, go and have a look at the rest of the series. There's a whole bunch of workouts there for you so that you can go and enjoy. Hope to see you soon. Bye.